and also their work schedule is bad, man. They get worked to death, man. So
Right.
the jet flying is important and everything, man. So but the jet's gone and stuff. So all right, man, I got this little cause you've definitely driven all these cars, have been around them and everything. So I got this little challenge. It's called it's just a virtual challenge. It's all your opinion.
Yep.
What I'll do is I'll give you a few cars here. All the cars are stock. They got track radios like an Advan 8005 50 or something like on it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say about relatively stock power, pro drivers, and the track that we're gonna have today is gonna be Laguna Seca.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure you've probably been there before.
I was just there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, man. So this is fresh, man. This is perfect. And I had my guy who he's in California, Richmond, California right now, and he was like, yeah, man, he works for Honda, man. So let's do some Hondas, man. So we got for the first round, all this is just like your opinions on why it will win. We'll say 10 laps. And who would win and why and everything. So first one we got right here is a DC2 and Integra Type R, old school for the guys who don't know out there,
Mm-hmm.
versus the Evo 4, and it'll be at Laguna Seca 10 laps and everything, man. What will be your pick on that?
Ooh.
Yeah, we were just talking about both of those two.
I think the DC2 has a pretty good chance. It's
Gotcha.
The DC2, the Laguna Seca is not a power-sensitive track. It's more important how the car handles. I mean, granted, if one car's got 100 more horsepower than the other, that's going to be a problem. But I think the DC2 stands a pretty good chance, especially over 10 laps, because you have the car's lighter. You probably have a whole bunch less brake fade, and all the temps are going to stay cooler on the Honda. So I don't know. Yeah. I think the DC2.
Awesome. Good. Like I said, it's all I just like to do. I mean, I was like, man, I can't have Eric here and not do this challenge. I started it about maybe 5 podcasts ago, and it's a cool thing. And I actually clipped the segment out and put it up in his own video. All right. So the next everything is, the same conditions, 10 laps, pro drivers, street radials. So we got the MR2 SW20 versus the S2000 AP2.
Oh, same track?
Yeah, same track, same everything.
I think AP2.
AP2.
Yeah.
So you got that right there. So the F20. So you got for the F20. I own AP1. I've driven the AP2. I kind of prefer the AP1 to be. I like the extra RPM.
Mm-hmm.
The AP2 is a little bit stronger engine and everything, man. So that's your pick on everything. Why would you say the S2000 wins out over that though?
Well, that's 2000. First of all, it's not because it's a Honda.
Yeah.
I think the AP2 is just the S2000 is just such a good handling platform, right? And the AP2 they fixed a lot of the strange rear suspension geometry. So I think the AP2. Wait, what was the other car again?
The MR2.
MR2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The MR2, right? The intercooler is not very good on a stock car.
Yeah. Weird location.
Yeah, and a short wheelbase. It's so short, and it's rear engine. It's I don't know. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with MR2s on a track, but I think the S2000 is I would guess it's a much better handling car.
Without a doubt, especially like you mentioned right there, nail a hit on the coffin with the AP2. Like I said, my AP1, it took about I experienced that snap oversteer like within the first 3 laps, and I was coming up a crest over and down, and you lift off a little bit, and I lift up. Before I knew it, I was facing. I'm like, holy shit, man, this is real.
That's right.
And that's the way I got the car. It was a guy. He was not a race guy, and it was a little damp out that one night, and he decided to punch it, and he spun, and he smashed the front of the car on a light pole. But it was a perfect wreck, because the S2000 got that big crumple zone, so he smashed. So it had an ARC box in there, and it was like the box was near the intake by the time the crash was over and everything. So so it was bad, man. So cool, we got the S2000 there. The next one would be the new Civic Integra Type RFK versus the Camaro SS Z01.
Oh,
same track and everything. Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm not saying it does, but the Civic Type R has a reputation for running really hot.
Right.
So I think if you were to run a few laps, it would run hot.
Yeah.
The Z01,
pretty much
the Z01 is that's basically a track package, right?
Yep. Yep.
It's kind of designed as a track car. The Civic Type R looks cool, but I think it needs some mods to be able to do a 10-lap, full-out pro driver run. So I'd say ZL1.
Got you.
Cool
there. It's cool, man. Because while we talking on this video, I got me and my guy Lexis King. We did a battle. We actually did these battles already on Gran Turismo. So while we're talking, it would be like and I had the Civic, and I was like, I don't play as much, and I was like lacking behind. He was killing me with the ZL1, so it looks perfect. All right, so we got two more battles, man. Yep. All right, so we got the NA1 NSX versus the Z51 Corvette.
Oh, C7.
Yeah, so I would say C7. We could say C7 for that, and also for the NSX, the Type R version.
Oh, I think
it's a good battle, man.
I think the Type R, dude, because it's way lighter. Talk about unobtainium, like those things are big bucks now. But raw performance wise, I think, because the Type R and NSX Type R is just a track day special,
Yeah, out the box. Man.
Yeah, I think that would do it for sure, but without question.
Yeah, same thing. We picked that one too. All right, so the final one would be the new 2017 NSX, which I haven't driven that one yet, or I haven't driven the ZL1 or Z51 or that stuff. So, the new NSX 2017 versus the Ferrari 458 Italia.
Oh, I haven't.
I
haven't driven the 458. I have driven the NSX. I just drove it 2 weeks ago, actually.
Oh, nice.
Not on Laguna Seca, but to and from the track. But 458 is NA. Like if you said 488, I think it'd be a better challenge because of the twin turbo V8. But the NSX it's got some balls, man. I mean, it's a hybrid, right? But it's just it's freaking pretty fast as a stock car.
Yeah.
I would have to say NSX just because, twin turbo torque and hybrid.
Awesome, man. Yeah. That was cool. Like I said, this is a cool little thing right there. And it can go different ways. And that's why, like I said, other guys wouldn't even mention I knew about the overheating for the Integra Type R FK, but most guys are like, oh, it's a Civic or this, that, and other got turbo and stuff like that. But it's like